Hello everyone, I'm Kishore John, URK24CS1064. This video is all about the implementation of Q in Python, which is the DSA Lab's third experiment. Let's get into the video. First of all, what is a queue? A queue is a data structure which follows FIFO. In other words, first in, first out. In simple terms, it is an array where insertion happens at the friend and deletion happens at the friend. Let us explain in some more detail. So, for example, if I'm inserting an element at 0th position and I'm inserting till the position 8, and when we perform a DQ operation, here the when I perform a DQ operation, the first inserted element, that is the element at the 0th index, will be deleted or DQ'd first. Here the element or insertion process is called NQ and deletion process is going to be called DQ. Usually in Q we have two pointers, friend and rear, which initially when the array when the array is empty or the queue is empty, it will be -1, both will be -1. And as the elements get added, the rear value will get incremented. And if at a particular instant we have deleted first two indexes, then the friend value also increments. So this happens as long as rear has attained its maximum index, and the friend also keeps on incrementing, or the deletion also happens as long as the last element is deleted. Now let's get into the code. So, this is the code for linear queue or implementation of queue in Python. So it is basically having three or five main functions. Is full of, is empty of, NQ and DQ, which follows exactly what I have explained you in detail about Q. So is empty of is going to check if the list is going to be empty or not. Basically, it is done based on if else conditions, which checks if the friend is -1 or not, or else it returns 0, which just suggests that yes, the stack is going to be empty. An NQ operation, which means inserting a value into the queue, is first going to check if the stack or the queue, if the queue is full. If it is so, it just prints overflow, or else the insertion happens. So when the insertion happens, as I have told you, rear value gets incremented, and the incremented position is where the index to the queue, so that the value or the element which is going to be inserted is going to be stored at the incremented arrays index. And DQ, as I have explained you earlier, it just happens to delete an element from a queue, from a queue. So here it is going to first check whether the stack is empty or not, and if the stack is empty and a particular user attempts to DQ, it is just going to print underflow. Else, the particular rear value is going to no, the particular front value is going to get incremented, and the incremented front value is indexed and deleted. Now let's run the code. As you could see, the output we have got, and based on the prompt we are given here, we are enqueuing continuously till 5 times, and we are and setting from 5 to 20, is an interval of 5. It's all getting enqueued, and as I have told you, the friend remains the same as long as we have not deleted anything, and the rear gets incremented as we have enqueued or added the elements to the queue. And also after DQ, you can see after two DQ operations, the friend value is incremented by 2 and the rear remains the same because it has reached its maximum threshold. There is nothing more. Now this is all about the implementation of Q in Python, and thank you.